You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it lies another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You are moving into a land of both shadow and substance. A land of fear and sickness. At the signpost up ahead, you have just crossed over into the Twilight Zone. Yesterday, the governor of Idaho issued a 21-day stay-home order. So what does that actually mean? Reading through this article, it says that anything non-essential, you stay home from work, you stay away from people, you don't go any place unnecessary. You can still go to the grocery store, you can still go outside, people outside recreating. They ask to stay 6 feet apart from non-family members. You can still do some of the things that you could before. The drive-in windows are going to be open. All restaurants and bars are closed. All public gathering places are closed. Basically, what this is saying is that we're not just asked to stay away from people like we have been before. We're ordered to stay away from people. And it's pretty much what we've been doing anyway. But if you live in a crowded area and you can't get away from people, if you can't go outside without running into people, stay home. If you're in a little more open area like we live here, you don't really have to do that so much as you still have to stay away from people. But you can still go outside. You can still go outside and do some things. You can, take a drive up into the woods or something, take a hike. But basically they're telling people to stay away from each other for 21 days and let's get this stuff stopped.
One, I don't care who it is. Well, how about this one here? Ebner, Joseph Ebner, the musician. Okay, follow it up.
Most of those old shows on the radio were done back in the 40s and the 50s and World War II era. Back then, people were asked to support the war effort by doing what they could to help. They registered things like car tires. If they wear out too soon, then you don't get another pair. They had food rationing, and people were asked to save their bacon grease. All sorts of things that we can't really imagine today. But make no mistake about it, we are at war. It's not against each other, but it's a global war, a world war against a virus, something that's unseen, something you can't hear, you can't see. But we do have our minds to fight it. Now is a great time to catch up on chores you've been needing to do. For me, I'm putting up a fence here. I've got some firewood to cut. I've got a lot of mess to clean up. Stuff that's collected over the years and over the winter. Things like this barbecue, the legs rusted off of it. It still works, it just tipped over, and it did that last night in the wind. But replaced the legs on that. There's lots to do. It's just, we're not under house arrest, so to speak, but we are on a temporary lockdown. Don't go anywhere, people. Stay home if you can help it. But get outside. Stagnant air is not good for you. Stay away from crowds. The turkeys that'll get you.